All of us have unique personalities, different strengths and weaknesses, which is really what keeps things interesting about humans. But ask anyone and they probably want to feel more confident and charismatic, because that's what gives us influence over people. And that can change things around for us. It can make or break your business. It can be the difference between getting a job or not. So we looked into what Vanessa Van Edwards has to say about this, because it's possible to make people believe you're confident and charismatic. Vanessa is what you call a behavioral investigator, and she studies body language and other types of communication. Before we get into what she says, ensure you like the video and subscribe to the channel so that you know where to find it later. Here's how we can use psychological tricks to be effortlessly confident and charismatic. Number 1. The way you smile matters. You know how they say take a smile with you everywhere you go? Well, make sure you pack the right kind of smile. Now, she says that there are 2 kinds of smiles. One is a Duchenne smile. This is a more genuine smile. It shows up as one that raises the corners of your mouth and causes those wrinkles around your eyes. The other one is what we call a social smile, or a fake smile. In this case, only the corners of your mouth are raised. Now that you know the difference between the 2 smiles, I'm pretty sure you can tell exactly what someone is thinking. There are also different types of smiles for different situations. For example, a closed lip smile means someone is polite, but doesn't really want to talk to you. On the other hand, a wide toothy smile shows happiness or excitement. Basically, Vanessa says that the way we smile can convey a lot of information about our emotions and intentions. So it's important to be aware of the messages we're sending with our facial expressions. So if you're trying to come across as charismatic, warm, and interested, then it's the Duchenne smile you must practice. Number 2. What you need is a combination of warmth and competence. While nothing beats being nice, you must combine these personality traits to get the job done. You must come across as both friendly and really good at what you do. The key factor determining how people see us is a combination of warmth and competence. Now, warmth is traits like kindness, empathy, and understanding, and your competence is reflected in your intelligence, expertise, and skill. Ideally, it would be best if you had both of these qualities in equal measure. This is when we're seen as both likable and capable. It's the stuff that charismatic leadership is made of. This is especially important in professional settings, because it's where judgments are often based on expertise and competence. But here, Vanessa makes an interesting point. She says warmth can often be overlooked and undervalued in a work setting, even though it's an essential factor in building relationships and inspiring trust. So if you're just the nice guy at work, people might not take you seriously enough. It needs to be peppered with a show of competence. This combination helps us communicate more effectively. It conveys a sense of both authority and empathy, and helps us create a more positive and productive dialogue. If you come across as both warm and competent, it can be a powerful tool for success. This applies to both personal and professional settings. Number 3. Lip purses are a no-no. You know when you squeeze your lips together in an uncomfortable situation? Yeah, that's what we mean by pursed lips. Vanessa says that pursed lips are a powerful nonverbal cue that suggests negative emotions. This could be disapproval or annoyance even. When we purse our lips, we create this thin line with our mouth. This is seen as a subtle form of lip compression. It can signal to others that we're holding back our true feelings or emotions. She says that our lip gestures can be particularly telling in social situations, or that we're uncomfortable or disappointed in some way. Someone might purse their lips if they disagree with you. Someone else might do it because they're feeling annoyed, but they don't want to start an argument. So if it's the confident and charismatic look you're going for, be mindful of what your lips are doing. They might give everything away without you saying a word. Number 4. Use a lower tone of voice. Yes, that actually works. She suggests that using a lower tone can actually convey a sense of confidence and authority. A lower pitched voice is often associated with traits like competence, assertiveness, and leadership. So when we speak in a lower tone of voice, this is what happens. We create a more resonant sound that's seen as more powerful and assertive. Again, this is very important in professional settings. Talk low if you want to project a more confident image of yourself at work, but that's not the only thing, of course. Vanessa suggests that you balance it with other aspects of communication. Keep the warmth and empathy intact. That's because it can also be seen as cold and distant. That authority could be taken negatively. It would be best if you had a combination of other nonverbal cues that signal warmth and empathy. So combine a lower tone of voice with pauses at the right time, and that big smile. See how it all comes together? Try it in front of the mirror a few times. Number 5. Avoid the vocal fry. The way we talk is pretty important. It just says so much about us. In fact, it gives the other person a quick insight into our whole story. Everything tells a part of our story. The words we use, our accent, and we've already talked about how a lower tone can make you believe in yourself. But the vocal fry is what you need to avoid when talking. Vanessa suggests that vocal fry, also called the creaky voice, can be a negative nonverbal. It takes away from the perceived confidence and authority of the speaker. Vocal fry is a creaky, low-pitched sound that occurs when the vocal cords vibrate irregularly. Studies have shown that vocal fry is associated with negative perceptions, such as incompetence, disinterest, and a lack of confidence. So it's literally the opposite of what we're trying to accomplish here. When people use vocal fry, it tells others they're uncertain, unconfident, and disengaged from the conversation. But it's not as simple as that. The use of vocal fry is a complex social issue, often tied to gender and cultural norms. In particular, women and younger people are more likely to use vocal fry, and this can be seen as a form of gender or age discrimination in some contexts. She suggests that while vocal fry can be perceived as unfavorable in certain contexts, it is vital to be aware of the more significant social and cultural issues at play. So focus on developing a strong, confident voice, conveying authority and competence, but do remain sensitive to the diverse perspectives and experiences of others. Number 6, make a pause at the right time. While speaking, pausing at the right time can be a powerful tool for effective communication. According to her, pauses can create emphasis and convey confidence and improve overall clarity and comprehension. When we deliberately pause our speech, we tell others that we are taking the time to choose our words carefully and thoughtfully. This can create a sense of authority and confidence and help us avoid verbal fillers such as and In addition, pauses can help us emphasize important points in our speech. We give our audience time to process and reflect on what we just said. This can be especially useful when trying to convey complex or nuanced ideas. This was a technique that former President Barack Obama used extensively. Vanessa also notes that pauses can improve overall comprehension and retention of information. Allowing our audience time to process and internalize our message increases the likelihood that they will remember and act upon what we have said. Pausing at the right time can be a valuable tool for effective communication. By using pauses strategically, we can convey confidence, emphasize important points, and improve overall comprehension and retention of information. All of us can be more confident and charming, so there really is a science to it, and Vanessa has the research to back it up. And before anything else, it comes from a place of self-awareness. You can only fix it if you know what to work on. Hopefully this video gave you the essential toolkit. Make sure you share it with your friends, family, and colleagues. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.